the Ohio squad.
1RW, can I get you to go? Wait, which side is going to have the numbers advantage, Arcor?
It's neutral sector.
Yeah, looks even.
So, can I get 1RW to go Op 4 and the other group to go Blue 4, please?
Roger.
You know, if people were to just send me the Twitch URLs and I could ask for them, that would be great, because we just started, and I'm like, finally I can get on top of everything, but they're like, nope, here's some more Twitch URLs. Let me go find Barb and ask if he's streaming. And I'll get him set up.
Alright, we'll just take a minute for everyone to get settled, and then I'll do the 1 minute for platoon leads. I'm sorry, company leads.
Was that his mic? Yeah, because I should have Steam muted. Oh man, that was a throwback sound. Hot damn.
Individual player.
Alright, Larry, how are you doing, my man?
Oh yeah.
We're about to begin with F&F.
See, he didn't put an option for that.
And yep, Barb's streaming, so I gotta add an option for him.
Permission to speak?
Yeah, absolutely.
Red beer needs slots, I guess. You didn't mention us.
Red Bear? I believe I said, oh yeah, I didn't. Okay, how many people did you bring?
9. It's fun.
9?
Okay. Unless
we might have to
someone
rearrange
messaged
it a
me
bit.
with something.
1RW, and what was the other group that I just slotted as well?
SD.
That
SD, how
should
many
be
did you bring?
everyone.
We've got 4 at the moment.
Now with
possibly
120
coming
people on
back
EU
for
today, that
the
means
next
NA might get up to 140, so that'll be
Can you-
interesting to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Can I get the 2 groups that I just slotted to go Blue
How was
4
Holy Lights
and
up?
Red Bear? Can you go Op
I
4,
was stuck
please?
taking an exam for
Sure.
school and doing
Sorry
some
about that
schoolwork, and
confusion.
then in between the branches, I'll be doing some more
Individual
schoolwork,
players.
and then hopefully I'll be
just
able
wait
to
one.
stream some charity stuff afterwards. But you know, we'll see how everything goes. Just rocking my head back and forth here.
We have 121, so you'll need 61 on each side since it's
Let's
neutral.
tab back in. We're at the 120. We got
Okay.
quite a chunk
Individual
spectating
players.
though, so
How many Centaur do we have right now?
we'll see how things go.
I think a lot of them are new for the first time, so they have no clue what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and type things in.
Sorry for the delay, guys.
That's
the
good to hear,
usual
Holy.
guy that does this is not here right now.
That's
so
good to hear,
I'm doing
Larry,
my
that
best.
Holy updated the ops well. I'm
Just
thinking
to
about
clarify,
doing a
is
phase
1RW
2 of
supposed to
the
be on
op from
Blue 4 or Op 4
last
at this
week.
point?
You're on Blue 4.
And I don't know. There was some feedback in there which I didn't agree with. That also kind of pissed me off to read, but
Alright, let's go ahead.
Excuse me, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and get anyone that's already
We'll
slotted.
probably run it
to go
either
ahead
next
and
Thursday
fill
or
in
I'll
Blue
just
4 Op
shelf
4
it.
evenly.
Probably because
Yeah,
I'm
all
going
the
to spend
individual
next
players
Monday
just
and
slot up, try
Tuesday
and get the numbers balanced.
spending a lot of time
Sorry
in
for
mission
the confusion.
development because, I mean, this weekend, I mean, today for Friday, we have Friday night fights and I got some charity streaming till Saturday morning. Unless my group project can't get itself sorted, then I have to cancel some of the charity stuff to finish that, and then hopefully I can catch the tail end of the charity because it's a 24-hour thing that begins technically in an hour, but I'd rather do F&F because I absolutely love
All
F&F.
right, Bass, you have 1 minute to set up your guys.
And then I'm going to
Go
hang
for
out
it.
with Bloodwing. She wants my help in a project. And then we have the 700th op
Boys,
tomorrow
if you've not
night at
slotted
8.
already, people that have not slotted,
And then after
please
that,
put a
I've got
slot on
one
Op 4 or
more,
Blue
like,
4. Do it now, please.
like
Oddball,
it's not really an
Mosh,
exam.
Scratchy,
It's more so
Saint,
like
Gorcheski, Tarnfall.
Okay, Victor Cook.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just going to be like 20 multiple choice
Can't
questions, but
use
it's really
one
hard. And
team.
it's like,
It's
I
supposed to be-
guess
Break,
it technically
break,
is a
break,
midterm, but
Bass, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Go down, shake my head.
yeah, whatever
yeah,
else
1
called a
minute,
midterm.
Wait,
I got a
right.
midterm
Let's have a look. Second platoon.
Saturday night
Can I
/
please
Sunday
get a second
morning, and then
platoon
we have the
leader?
public
That'd
op,
be
which I'm going to push
anyone.
up earlier,
Much
and then
appreciated.
we're going to
Otherwise I'll have
spectate
to
that
volunteer you.
NASO
I prefer one of the
1775
nights,
public
'cause
event.
no one lives long enough to need a medic.
Oh, look, T5 base showed up.
Please, someone from Spring, can you jump up to second platoon leader? Spring, could you jump up, please? Hesham, could you probably take the team leader slot, please, for Delta 1? Okay, can someone please jump in second platoon slot? I think this is pretty much good until someone jumps in second platoon slot.
So it looks like it's going to be 56 v 56 because again we got a bunch of people specking. Barb and Slush will join me on co-commentary today. I might do one on my own. The third round.
I'm fine with that.
Blue 4, you got 1 minute on the clock.
Roger that. Who is Time Lord with? Individual or group?
Wait, one. Yep.
I believe he just said individual, Drake.
Copy that. Can I get another individual player to slot as platoon sergeant and first platoon to
And we're
act as
just
his,
yelling
spotter?
at each other in chat.
And let's see.
Oh no,
I
Larry, the
think
public
rest
op,
is
we're just
probably
going to start like
okay. I
30
just
minutes
want,
early. I'll
private
announce it.
sale somebody in Alpha 1 to switch so I can
sometime
keep my guys
tomorrow.
together. Oh,
It just means we'll start 30 minutes early.
The way it is.
The op shouldn't take more than 90 minutes anyway. It's because the Nassau thing's at 2,
And you're good?
and I don't, like, I could see
just
the
looking
op
at the
I
rest of
made
this.
taking 2 hours,
Let's
but
see
it should
here.
take less, so.
I suppose it's good.
Oh, no,
There's no
for
Foxtrot
next
team
Monday,
leader, so
I'm
can I get
thinking
the
we'll
guys in
do some,
Foxtrot to go either into one of the Echo or Delta
I
squads.
feel like another
please.
Vietnam
And I
mission
need
would
the
be
Delta squad
nice
leader
with
as well.
some actual air
that's
support
your
for
minute.
reinserts too.
Drake, I wouldn't worry about it. I'll get him on my net.
All right.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to develop. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. It's just this week sucks.
Oddball, are you an individual player?
Let's see, for Viro Lottie, what would be a better...
Op 4?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have one more individual player that hasn't been slotted yet?
We'll do,
I see Besso,
let's do
French,
Bentusi battle,
yourself,
screw it.
Wheaton, and Fenrir that have not slotted.
Yeah, can I get the 2 guys mentioned to go blue 4, and I will be going op 4.
I think that would be a slight chill, awesome thingy. Yeah, so NASA's thing, I mean, that was some really fun stuff to watch yesterday.
That's fine.
I'm going to turn that
Just,
into a weekly thing, but I
message him
might
and have him go,
adjust my Thursday slot
Blue
slightly.
4.
Blue 4?
Yes, the 2 guys mentioned go blue 4. I'm going to go op 4, so it's a perfect 60.
Oh, like Scrim Sergeant.
Okay.
He's here.
Okay. Break for a second.
Commander.
Let's see, it's going to be Corporal Drake
Yeah,
for
I
Blue
do-
4,
So the 2
Captain
guys
Bassbeard
mentioned,
for Op
other than
4.
Wheaton,
Interesting.
should go blue 4 right now.
Wheaton, you'll be splitting up your group.
Yeah.
Let's go blue.
Okay, all right, no worries. I'll go blue 4.
I say we're good to start, boss.
You poke in on Northern stream just to call him bald? Nice.
Hang on.
How's Northern doing, by the way? He never talks to
It's
me
a little
anymore.
bit illegal. Can someone jump up the team lead slot, please? Can I have a team lead?
Yeah, please fill both teams. Make sure that you have TLs in all of your teams.
You're literally just a rifleman. You just get yelled at. That's the only difference.
Right now, we're
All right,
just,
everyone look good?
you never know what they're,
We're
yeah,
about
yeah,
to start.
exactly.
Again, I just want to plug the rules one more time. If you haven't looked over them, please do so. They're
Another
very
thing I need
important.
to do, let me make sure my
And with
T5
that, let's get
plugin doesn't
FNFU
auto-initiate.
started. Round 1. Let's push the map.
Alright, so, neutral sector, we'll see how many. Usually it's only 1 sector, but sometimes we see 2 or even 3.
And that's the
Last,
sound of the server melting.
NA number 3 was
Maybe you can make
3
some group
sectors,
sheets.
so
Somewhere in,
You guys
somewhere
wanna
in
make
West
some
Virginia,
smalls?
it's just like
it'll either
melting from the
be
floor.
1 or
Country
3.
road.
2 isn't the best idea, though.
Big
Alright, let's get the flute out.
To the place.
Do you have a record?
Break.
Alright, I'm going to the casting. Oh, that was pretty funny. All right, as you can tell, the players are very excited to play this operation. Having 125 people now load into a single mission file isn't the best idea, definitely. So Might have a little bit of a slow load in here because it is trying to send all this information to everyone at once. But yeah, the server is on fire. We're only 10% of the way there. So anyway, we just gotta chill. But let me go ahead and read off some of the communities that are here today. We have TSB. We have a new community called Red Strike participating. We have ZC in here. They're a longer faction. We have Centaur. We have... Okay, no, it's more ZC. The guy's a weird badge. All right. We have a new group called Red Bear 2. So we have Red Strike and Red Bear. All right, some communist communities coming in. I already mentioned TSB. We have a group named Tau. They've been showing up recently. TF-G, I think that's a new community as well. Some Centaurs. AFI, which I don't recognize either. Again, a lot of new groups over the past few weeks have been coming into Friday Night Fights. You've got all the Friday Night Fights base members as well as the staff. You got 1RW. We have CSC. 19th Yorkshire, I think, is also a new group. I could be wrong there. 29th ID, FK. Arma, AA, it's Arma Anonymous, I believe. The joke on Alcoholics Anonymous. BPL. There's so many people. Oh, and 15th MEU, and I think 101st Airborne also showed up, so. Alright, it's picking up speed. That's good. But we'll see how this all goes. Hope you enjoy watching it with me today, and we'll see what happens. But with this being a mirror match setup, we're going to have to see, I believe Op4 is probably going to have 545 instead of 762 for their AKs, but, I mean, on Viral Lottie, it'll also be concerning to see where the map is and where the sectors are, because I hope it's even. Because you never have to forget that if there are certain advantages... Okay, it is 3-sector. I think Barb just said hello. I'm going to ignore him and see how long it takes. Hey, you should probably give Slushy the pass. Oh, Yellow Chain. Beautiful. What a good start.
Barbarian over.
Yes, and Scandy Recon, I forgot.
Weeb. I'm one of the people in the multicast.
I already put you in the multi and advertised you. You don't have to shill for yourself. You whiskey drunk eye. I don't know.
Drunk-eyed? I never even called it drunk-eyed.
Drunkard.
Oh, drunkard.
It's okay. Alright, so we have... Why are all of the objectives across the river on Op4's side? That's... Oh, actually, no, I just lied. No, Alpha's to Blue 4, Center's to Op4, and then Charlie is literally the bridge.
Yeah, it's literally the bridge, so...
So no fortifications on either side. Bravo's got a few good structures. Alpha's got a few good structures. I mean, okay, this one looks pretty even. Distance-wise... Also looking pretty even. I will say Op4... Oh my god. Op4 is Russian. And the closest objective to them is Bravo. You know what that means, Barbarian. And joining us for...
Give AVP.
Joining us for this week's streams is someone that begins with an S. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Slashy here. I'm joining for some time. Please don't yell at me.
No, come on, Slashy. You gotta be more assertive than that.
I'm in your care. You gotta be.
What? No.
I'm in your care.
No, stop it. Slashy, what community are you from? What do you represent? Do you have any statements to make about Friday Night Fights?
I'm from TSB. I represent the autism of Tier 2.
Okay.
FNF, it's great fun. If you want to see good Arma PvP experiments, join in.
Now, something interesting that I think that people should know, Liru and Slusher actually, they both use voice changers to make their voices higher pitched.
No, I actually make it lower.
What?
Shit. Huh?
What?
I'm making fun of Liru.
Barb, I'm gonna shoot you.
Please.
Okay. Well, I'm going to I'm gonna do my my thing now. Okay. So I'll be right back. All right, so they're quieter because Slushy's actually like really quiet. I'm gonna try turning them up. I don't know. They're both actually pretty quiet, but no, we have a program on TeamSpeak that levels out everyone's voice. But I'll let me see if I can turn them both up because you're
neutral zone stuff,
absolutely
for
right.
A while.
So we'll try to get their audio levels up. All right, there's Slushy up, and let's get Barb up just a touch.
Mostly it's free sector Sarkashes.
Give me 1 second here to adjust that. As I do that, the Cheese, thanks for continuing to gift sub from Larry. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
Teams are even.
So hopefully that'll be them, let them be a little bit better to hear.
With M2 heavy machine guns.
Alright, so I do adjust levels of audio because both of you were super duper quiet. Anyway, we have OP4. Both sides, they have multiple different types of transport Vics as well as 2 50 cal M2s. And they also gave the big holographic scope on the top of both of them. OP4 is rocking, as I predicted, 5.45 base calibers to make them even with 5.56. But they don't look exactly Russian, they look more so Cherno-Russian. It's also because it looks like they're, the marksmen have the SPAR 17s with the MOS. Yeah. So AT is also it's streamlined. So there's not really going to be that many advantages, though it is interesting. The machine gunners on the Red Force side have the 7.62 vanilla guns. Let me try to find a weapon team from Charlie, if I can find C1 here. There is no C1. Okay, so OP4 isn't going to field a MAT team. They do have a Foxtrot, and the Foxtrot has an M240 Bravo. So basically all of OP4 has 7.62 based machine guns and 136s, so a little bit of a bastardized faction. I would have probably had them as green for them, but I mean, you know, dealer's choice, right? Another interesting thing is, look at the scope choice on Skip, for example. He's in Alpha 1 as the machine gunner. He's got an interesting hybridized scope there. It looks like there is some slight magnified optics that are being allowed to put on these guns to make it about 2 times magnification. So a little bit more on the scopes there. That's kind of nice. We'll give them a little bit of extra range, but not by much. Let's look over at Blue 4, check Blue 4's vehicles. They also have 7.62 with shields and holographics. I would hope to make that even. Blue 4 rocking the green camo as well. I think they're, looks like just SPAR 16s, SPAR 17s. I'm going to try to find their machine gunners. They've got the standard AT4 AT here. Do they have a Charlie group? They do. So Charlie 1 is... Blue 4's machine gunners are MG42s. Okay, that's, yep, so it's even.
The green 4 MG42 from RHS.
So... Let me look at it real quick. Does it have a belt? No, it doesn't. So it has the 200-round little magazines on the side. The difference is if it has the drum on the side, it's a 50-round magazine. If it just has the like 5 rounds going off to the side, that's a 200-round magazine. So
is it not actually for the MG42? If it is the 296 rounds, actually,
it might be. Actually, no, you're right. It could be the 296 mag if it's RHS.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's RHS 42,
and if it's MG42, that can cover entire area with just a spray of bullets.
So Blue 4 have, both sides have 7.62 machine guns, but Blue 4 has the faster firing one with the bigger magazines. So that's a little interesting to watch right there. Both sides again having that multi-scope magnification here. Watching one of those MG42 guys reload. If I were to look at, I'm going to look at Charlie 2 here. And Charlie 2 also has a machine gun. So... Okay, no, actually, no. Let me clarify something here. I was looking at the Charlie teams and saying that was the machine gun for all of Blue 4. Let me clarify that statement. Moxie, he's a machine gunner in B2, for example. Looks like the machine gun at the squad level for Blue 4 is the Mini-Me. I can't tell if that's the vanilla Mini-Me or a, I think that is the vanilla Mini-Me, actually. So that's a 5.56 machine gun. So, and then we're comparing the M240 Bravo to the MG42. So at the squad level, OP4 has the better machine gun with the 150-round box of 7.62. But at the MG team level, under Charlie and Foxtrot, Blue 4 has the advantage of the better heavy support weapon, I would say. But neither side has any MAT team gunners, because it looks like Charlie 2 is just another machine gunner instead of any sort of AT, which I think is a little bit of... I would love to see some more shock AT used, but I also know people like to bitch when they get killed by that type of weaponry.
As you do.
Oh, I certainly bitch. I wouldn't want to be like PV, like setting up, 15 minutes, or how would it go? It would be like 10 to 15 minutes to set up, 15 minutes of wait, 15 minutes of moving, and then, boop, I die to an HE round to the face, right?
You just turn into a puddle of red on the wall.
Exactly.
I mean, with HE rounds, it's once, but technically you could use AT rounds against infantry, and it's... I think it happened last week. When I was playing, me and a guy was hiding behind the rock, and the guy next to me got hit directly with AT round.
Yeah, if you get
took
hit
out like 3 guys.
Well, I mean, so the AT I see in Friday Night Fights, it's almost never HE. I have seen 1 or 2 ops though where they have had those OG frag rounds for RPG gunners. But usually things like grenades and explosives, for that matter, they don't really do a lot of damage to players because I think they nerf them. Because at least what I've seen in other places is explosives will wreck your shit. But I think they do that for balance because, it's whoever just chucks the grenades first would win otherwise. But I've also seen lucky hits on shrapnel hit people in the face and just outright kill them. But looking at the player's body armor here, looks like we have vanilla GA reskin vests for Blue 4, which are your standard body vest, I would say, for catching bullets here. Not, it's not bad, but there's things that are a little bit better. And then I'm seeing, I think these are green 4 or op 4 pouch vests. But they're both like single chest plates, so looks pretty even there.
Something other,
yeah.
63 or something.
Usually Russian armor is a little bit better than Blue 4, but I know FNF has their own config files that rescript armor values to make it more even. So I kind of like this. Everything is fairly even. It's just both sides have slight advantages with respect to what they decide to field. But this should be a pretty even match to kind of witness the balance of PvP here. So let's take a look at the AOs, guys. Let's look at Alpha, for example. What are your thoughts on Alpha?
If Blue 4 gets there first, I don't think there's a chance in hell that Red 4 is going to get it. Not only is the bridge in the open with no discernible cover, the ditch is so deep that I don't think the water would drown it, but I don't think those trucks would be able to climb the hill back up. The quad bikes, maybe. Off-roads, maybe. But not those giant trucks. And if they can dig some trenches, whoever digs trenches first, I mean, it's their bridge.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the bridge, though. If you look at the actual AO itself, where the circle kind of lines up, and you look at it from the sky, you do notice that there's actually a nice little perimeter of a circle right there, too, that covers not only the bridge, but the dam. And then, past that circle is a lot of open ground. So honestly, like a squad or two, or actually, no, a full squad with 2 teams could easily, like, break apart and hold this perimeter down really well. So that would be a very tough objective to hit for Op 4 especially, because there are not really any good AOs, avenues of approach to go in on.
What I would say is actually, if they were to...
Jared, thanks for the resub. Hope you stay safe on COVID. Hope you enjoy the stream.
On the western side of the river, in that forest to the north of the bridge, park their vehicles, move up on foot, cross over the dam. It actually looks very accessible by infantry. They can push up through there and go through the forest. They can.
I agree, but my point with the perimeter was, if you look at it, literally there's like a circle around that includes that forest bit. Like that entire section, you could literally spread a squad over, and pretty much hold that thing. And then
but I think a better chance than crossing the bridge. But
true. I do like that there is a second avenue to get there, but if the defending team is smart, they'll be able to hold it. Plus, we have this added building. I like what they did with the concrete piers. I do this all the time to kind of level out a foundation. But it's, this building is fully enterable, and it can be very, very nasty to fight in if it gets team to team. But let's look at AO number 2. Slushy, what are your thoughts on Bravo?
Bravo is rather favorable for Op 4. There's really open area towards Blue 4, and if they don't get there in time, they can be cut up really in the open. Like, whilst on the upward, you have some little hills you can hide on and trees. Blue 4 is entirely open, plus that river crossing.
There's a good bit of defilade for Op 4 to go for this objective, but since it's on Op 4's side of the river, I have to assume that they'll go first. If you look at Blue 4's side, there is some roaming hills that they can use to kind of get close. But after that, I mean, you just have a massive kill zone here. My real fear with this, though, is, again, if you look at a bird's eye view, you do have... It's not a full circle. It looks like a chunky oval. But you can also make a big perimeter where everything around it is pretty much open fields. Furthermore, both of these big buildings are enterable, specifically the hospital. And the hospital has some pretty good overwatch eyes on the bridge coming in. So if Op 4 were to find this and lock it down, they could easily watch any units coming through that bridge. Barb, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I agree. The hospital could easily be turned into
a third building.
A modern Pavlov's house.
Slanesh.
Just every single window, 3 floors and a roof.
Good times.
There's a lot of holes to check, a lot of places to watch. And you put even, I'd say one squad would be too little. If you put 2 squads in there and just spread them out across all the different stories, you'd be able to watch just about every approach.
Let's look at Charlie. I'm going to speak on Charlie first. It's interesting because if you look from a bird's eye view, you'll notice that a lot of craters have been put down, a lot more on Blue 4's side rather than Op 4, and it does make a nice bit of a roaming position here. It looks like an Op 4 convoy was also coming in with all those BMP ones, but there's definitely a lot more cover on the Blue 4 side compared to Op 4, but Op 4 also has some pretty good roaming hills, so both sides are going to be able to get right on top of this position. It's going to be very hard to defend because the position itself is the bridge. So your best bet would be to probably fortify both sides of the bridge facing the enemy side. Maybe trying to find a position where you could overwatch from, or even setting up some traps because of all of the craters. You know, just a guy or two, like someone put some demo charges on this bridge. You can't actually destroy it, but put some demo charges on it, hide in a crater with some binos far out. You could score quite a few kills there if they put a vehicle on it. What are your thoughts, Barb?
Well, I gotta say, I love what the Mission Maker did with this. Instead of kind of clearing the area and putting down buildings, they instead tried to
Jolly,
tell
thanks
a
for
bit
the
of a
13-month
story with
resub.
the
Hope you keep enjoying the offs. Get a kick out of this FNF stream.
This natural
and
cover,
hope you're staying safe on COVID.
for both sides of the river. I think it's very, very creative. And I think it's going to work well. I would have loved to see, just because they put down BMP ones, I would have loved to see some extra vehicular combat on this map. Some armor versus armor as well, but you know, take what you can get.
I just want to say that whoever spent this much ammunition killing 4 BMP ones of all things has terrible aim.
Well, if it was Blue 4, then it would
Absolutely
be NATO
terrible.
or the Americans, so that
Well, I mean, okay, no, that makes sense then. You're right, because America would just carpet bomb the shit out of it and hope it hits.
It fits the canon.
Exactly. So my mods put up a poll saying who do they think is going to win, and apparently the Dark Gods of Arma are going to win. So I guess the players are undecided here. Slushy, what are your thoughts about Charlie? All right, Barb. I'll let Slushy speak. He's new.
Go for it.
Charlie is rather balanced, honestly, as you picked up before. I'm guessing that for Charlie will mostly be like small movement, and people will actually try to lock down from crater to crater. Probably snipers will either go for Charlie or I guess Bravo, because those are the best places for them.
So the thing is, though... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, in terms of Vex that are actually armed, I would for sure send at least one for Charlie, because you can really lock down the area with the HMG.
I agree. Now, you do have to remember, Slushy, though, they don't know that Charlie's filled with craters. They only have what's on the map right now, so they're not going to know who to send where specifically. They got to really rely on scouting to do that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying that in terms of buildings, like Alpha and Bravo have those, which infantry can always hide in them, and that's kind of prevents HMG to be that good at its job, but with the open of this, you can at least suppress everyone that you see. Kinda heal, for example.
And timer has started, op has begun. Both sides had almost everyone loaded in Vix. Op4 has, it looks like they have a plan. That rush B strategy is starting to go up. We're also seeing a rush to A and a small group rush up to Charlie.
Real quick,
go ahead.
It's got to be noted right away. I think the chat was right on the poll because Logan is on his own in an ATV.
Of course he is. So for those of you who don't know Logan, he's a little bit of a memer, but he's one of the few guys in Friday Night Fights that will get behind the entire enemy line and pull some of the craziest bullshit you've ever seen. And then he'll go in a helicopter in the next stop and accidentally tap V twice and kill himself. He's a very big wild card, and it's really fun to make highlights out of him. He's stolen helicopters. He's killed Op4 ground command while his BTR was firing, and Op4 never noticed. And he also did jump out of a UH-60 while it was flying around. What a chat.
It seems that Blue4 is completely abandoning Charlie, and they're actually going for Bravo and Alpha.
Yeah, we have Wheaton and Koak in the back for Blue4 looking a bit confused, losing their way, but they might be heading up to Charlie. But for the most part, yeah, everyone's going for Bravo, and Red4 is going to get there first.
So first contact's probably going to be at Bravo. Blue4 is going to be in a really bad position to dismount because they only have a little bit of cover between that and Op4's spot. They have to at least know that Op4 is going to rush in here. We're actually seeing an early dismount. I think Blue4 expecting this. They're going to probably try to set up and get some long-range kills as Op4 sets up here. But you also have to...
Those were two full trucks. There's 30, at least 30 infantry down there for Blue4.
Oh, yeah.
Probably about the same for Red4.
You got to also remember, though, that this is going to give Op4 very little time to actually set up any defenses and really see what they have to deal with.
Also, Red4 made it first to Alpha.
They rushed it quick. Oh, to Alpha?
Yes. Blue4 is farther away.
But
the road curves a little bit. But...
Op4, though, is doing a mirror of what Blue4 did because they think Blue4 would have gotten here first. They didn't know to... rush ahead, otherwise they might have beaten Blue4 to it. And the reason Blue4 beat Op4 beat Blue4 to it was Blue4 kind of fumbled at start, while Op4 just immediately took off. But also the MSRs Op4 had to kind of get to their objectives were a little better placed, so you know that road advantage. We see Bob Winchester taking out an AT4. Be curious to see what he tries to do with that.
Blood has been drawn at Bravo. Lusog got lit up by the M2, but he woke back up. And we have someone down in the hospital for Red4. Bluck got, I think he got armored because he's behind.
So are you telling me Bluck got blucked?
Bluck had some bad luck. That's what it stands for. It's bad luck.
By the way, Op4 dismounting a team into Alpha as Blue4 comes in. They might be able to capture that before Blue4 gets in there. That's going to make them freak out a little bit. But then also on the northern side, look at Op4's team here of a few guys. They're going to get stuck, but actually no, they could still stay in the map and cross under that aqueduct. But they're doing a wide flank here, thinking Blue4 might try to send something. But they're going to find themselves being the only guys in that AO. Meanwhile, Blue4 has, I'm seeing at least 3 skulls now to Op4 with no skulls. So Blue4 kind of getting caught out of position on both objectives, and it's starting to show. But Op4 has control of both sectors. There goes Barbarian's internet connection. It is now up to you, Slushy. How do you feel about the light show?
From what I see, I honestly think that Red4 have it.
Why is he so quiet again?
Completely locked down Bravo. Blue4, I don't believe Blue4 will be able to push it, especially since we have those open areas. Charlie will be captured in at least a few minutes, I think.
Yep.
Once they decide to push in. However,
try to turn him up a little more.
Alpha is probably maybe gonna get back since Blue4 actually have 2 guys south of Alpha moving flank. Is that the sniper there?
Ooh. I mean, Op4 is doing a really good job locking down Blue 4 at the Bravo position. Alpha, meanwhile, also being a pretty nasty bloodbath, but definitely been seeing more Blue 4 guys go down than Op4, but...
Oh, yeah. That's because of that open area on Bravo, I think. Since, yeah. Also, Blue 4 got their vacated there.
So Alpha now being contested. Charlie again, anyone's game. I think Blue 4 should have risked sending a few things over. Looks like Op4 just tried to rush a vehicle over the river, but unfortunately it sank like a rock. Because this, oh, it was one of their armed ones too. Yeah, Bravo.
Oh, no.
Roy Camper, NASA, and Oddball. So it was a little too deep for him, but yeah, I mean, that's both of Op4's M2s. One of them is damaged by the bridge at Bravo. I saw its gunner get sniped out by a Blue 4 guy. But
yeah,
this might
completely into the open.
This might give Blue 4 an advantage here to push, but I'm actually seeing a lot of infantry pulling away from Bravo to head to Alpha, where, to be honest, Op4 has a numbers advantage. But Blue 4 has its M2s, and they are definitely utilizing them. Got Olaf suppressing Patriot, who is Op4's platoon HQ, for, I believe, the platoon attacking this objective. I'd imagine the other platoon HQs at Bravo, and then somewhere mixed in is Command. But I'm going to quickly scroll in. None of... Actually, where is Command Squad for Op4?
We have Blue 4 Bravo is actually...
I don't even see them.
They're heading south from that dam south of Bravo and heading towards Alpha, trying to help the team there. But we have a team of Red 4 who just crossed over the dam. 5 Red 4 infantry crossed over, trying to make another push into this objective. A few guys still down by the off-road and just past the bridge, and Alpha just gets some reinforcements too. Nemesis, Yanni, Finn, Az, a bunch of TSB guys.
Scandi Recon.
Yeah, Scandi Recon. Whatever group they're part of.
So by the way, quick note on Charlie. Op4 is walking a few guys into Charlie. They're taking it incredibly cautious though, but first platoon for Blue 4 has mounted up in an op-road. They're heading up to Charlie as well, so we'll have a small-scale fight.
They must have seen that, no one took it, so we might as well go up and take it.
I'm going to be honest, though. That fight is going to determine who wins this engagement, because Blue 4 should be able to hold Alpha, at least in theory. Bravo should be held by Op4, so whoever controls Charlie is going to basically win this tiebreaker unless one of the garrisons break.
Yeah, with only 3 Red 4 infantry up here and 2 Blue 4 infantry, looks like they hit a rock and patching themselves back up. But yeah, it's going to be a very quick, very small fight. Fred up at Charlie for Red 4, he's actually one of the marksmen, so he's going to have great sight lines. He's going to be something that Blue 4 Platoon 1 HQ is going to have to deal with.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at the central objective. We got TSB trying to do a wide flank on Bravo, but with the sheer amount of garrisoned units in and around Bravo, I don't think Blue 4's attack on that position is going to be valuable there. I mean, Op4 is going to take Charlie because they're there first. I really think either commander needs to possibly think about taking a group of guys and just sending it to Charlie, because as long as they can hold 2 of the sectors, they'll be fine. So if I was Op4... Sorry, go ahead.
We have a great flank force coming in from northeast of Bravo. NASA, Oddball, and Roy to Camper. Nice little 3-man fire team coming up along the right flank of this group of Blue 4. They're already wounded.
You didn't see that. You didn't see them, but they tried to bring a technical through the water, and it sank in the ground where the river is, because this thing's a lot deeper than it looks. So they were going to try to outflank Blue 4 with a technical crew, but they might actually get behind Blue 4 guys right here. We do have one guy that was crawling right over to him, but he didn't realize it. These 5 guys could easily get caught out of position and shot in the back. Now, what I'd love to see, though, is these Red 4 guys pick up Blue 4 guns to confuse audio PID and just rinse and repeat.
Yeah, it's one of the great ways to that, in FNAF at least, some whatchamacallit.
Larry, message me when EU ends. I'll handle that
kind of thing. Just messing with them so that give you any advantage it can. Great things that happen.
if I was in either commander's shoes right now, I would be taking part of the attack force on the opposing defender's objective, and I would, again, just be sending to Charlie right now. But what's funny about this is Charlie's Red 4 guys, it looks like they're pulling back, I guess trying to find a good marksman or overwatch position, but you got 2 Blue 4 guys that are about to head in, but it looks like Blue 4 has spotted the Op 4 guys moving away. So if they can get a shot or 2 off and take out 1 or 2 of the Op 4 guys, they can easily take Charlie and keep it.
And this Red 4 team now with Ness, he's coming up to this off-road with them too. They're not going to know it, and I think they're going to catch him off guard and steal it off-road.
They're going to run right into this technical. But Nelson, he's target fixated by the by his binoculars, and his gunner is probably scoped in. They're not going to see him. And NASA headshotting the gunner. Nelson pulling his gun out to fire back. He is now taking fire. And he is double tapped. But I find this funny. The Op 4 team, no, they're going to grenade it. Oh, they could have stolen it because they're the team that lost it. But maybe the engine's still up, but... Oh, the front bumper's kind of screwed. It might be done, and they're still firing GL at it. A little bit of a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I know why. It's because they don't know what's up there. We have the bird's eye view, but they might think there's more dudes over there. But, you know, now they're going to have Bob Winchester join them. So, I mean, they'll still be able to harass the back line. Meanwhile, Blue 4 is attempting the same thing with Lucid, Goku, and DeClark coming up to push Fact of House Logic. They don't know that Rolo is naked and afraid to their left. He could potentially outflank. But Blue 4 getting target fixated on a corner. Lucid pushing up, hearing that reload, and manages to catch Fog out of position. Good kill right there. I think Rolo's crawling up to Nubas to possibly try to medic him.
It's very interesting happening up north. Charlie, the 2 groups completely missed each other. They did not see each other.
Blue 4 saw Op 4. They just chose not to engage. But I think Op 4 just noticed that that objective went black, because I'm seeing some of them turn around. But again, if Blue 4 can just hold Charlie and keep Alpha, they'll be able to win it. But Alpha is in a little bit of jeopardy here because of the amount of Op 4 guys that are starting to push up. I'm seeing Yanni and Azariah down for Blue 4, Ruslan down for Op 4. But it looks like the fighting is going to fall to this last building. But the 50 cal car has a dead guy in it, so Op 4 might be able to steal that and use it to penetrate some of the walls into the building, but Blue 4 is playing this smart. They'll put up a bunch of kill holes. There are so many crazy places to hide in this building to get little firing holes on people, but right now they're getting GL'd, so they need to really think about dispersing. But look at that, Gorski coming up, and got a kill. We have an Op 4, is that a Blue 4 guy or Op 4 guy driving that away? I can't tell. It looks like a Blue 4 guy, according to the map, and it explodes.
Yeah, it's dead, so don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, we have G-Legs and Mountain trying to push Patriot, who's one of Op 4's marksmen. But Blue 4's down to 3 defenders on Alpha. If Op 4 can take that position, Blue 4 does not stand a chance. Meanwhile, Op 4's force has turned around. They're trying to go back to take Charlie, but Blue 4's in a pretty good hiding spot, waiting to see if those 3 guys they spotted earlier will come back. And, I mean, Op 4, just looking at the numbers here, Op 4 is the one winning it.
Look at Bravo. East of Bravo. 2 guys, I don't even know.
Did Rolo just gun down 2 people?
No. Rolo and a buddy of his came up on the back of 2 Blue 4 guys hiding behind this truck. They didn't notice each other. Rolo didn't see them. The guy with the 240 did and opened up on them.
Amazing.
And they still traded.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
We see that type of stuff all the time in FNF. I'm gonna look at a Blue 4 guy. He's got a little bit of what looks like LDF camo from Contact DLC for the Polish type faction. And then you have Op 4 camo, which is also pretty freaking similar. So I can get the confused camo ID. It looks like the best way to tell is the helmet color. But look at this. Denzer was pulling rear security for that Blue 4 group. He was actually able to spot some of Op 4 coming in. So that ruined Op 4's ambush right there. I'm just happy someone pulled 360 security and caught this, because otherwise Op 4 would have gotten a bunch more free kills. So yeah, I mean, they have an MG42. This is one of Blue 4's weapon squads. If they can turn that gun around, they can get a significant amount of kills. NASA for Op 4 goes down, but someone is ranging in some good GL shots.
Yeah,
it's It's 4v4 right now. I know there's a 5th Blue 4 guy, but I think he was picked off.
South of Bravo, we have a group of TSB guys. DeVincer, who's the SL for this group, he's been hit a bunch. He got down but came back up.
Mm-hmm.
And we have just a bunch of Blue 4 hiding in the rocks because they're being pinned down by Red 4 with grad trenches. They're pretty hard to discern sometimes, on top of the fact that they have much more guys, and also Charlie 1 for Red 4 possibly moving in as well. So I think overall Blue 4 is outnumbered. Yeah, Blue 4 is outnumbered across the board. I don't see Blue 4 coming back to winning this. Not on this
Blue
side
4's biggest fight right now is going to be Alpha. Unfortunately, Alpha just went to Red 4 control, and it looks like Blue 4 lost a guy up in Charlie. I only see who is Time Lord by himself, so Op4 is going to be able to take that position too, which is Blue 4 is out of manpower.
Boston in the last stand takes out Tom Kwan, but gets back up, and he's just hiding in a corner behind the door, shuts the door in Tom McConn's face.
Yep, but he changed vectors here, throws a smoke grenade, runs up. Very lucky Tom didn't just mag dump him. But I love what he's doing. He's running corner to corner here. Grenade gets lobbed in.
Dawson hits the deck, and I think he came out.
I don't think he didn't get hit right there. Unfortunately, he forgot to open the door, and he puts another smoke grenade out. Oh, but he catches Tom out of position, unable to get the headshot, and Boston gets mag dumped.
Some bullets there.
Wasn't able to get the headshot. Oh.
Tom's gonna get the double tap, and that's gonna be the end of Boston. A valiant effort, but just
good strategy, but he wasn't able to land the shots he needed. Meanwhile, we're watching Potato duke it out with Hassam. Hassam's thrown a grenade in there. Perfect throw. Potato's trying to run out. Trying to go around behind Hasham. Manages to catch him, but he can't land the headshot. Hassam's able to run out, and Potato's caught reloading.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Wait, that wasn't Potato. That was Dead. My bad. My bad.
Who's our Dead? Wait, 1RW?
And Potato just got shot to shit.
The 1RW guys poked me earlier, and they were like, hey, make sure to watch us. We're going to pull some cool shit. And then I see that happen. Come on, y'all.
Hey, it was pretty cool. They played Ring Around the Rosie. That's one of Arma's best pastimes. But it's okay. I mean, I love giving anyone attention. It's really funny to watch how these things go off. I just watched Prozzy trade with an Op4 guy. Literally one shot each. That was beautiful. The only thing that can beat a marksman is a better marksman, but if you're evenly matched, your bell's going to go down. Looks like, unfortunately, Op4 on the northern side lost. No, they won the fight. Blue 4 lost. And all of the Op4 guys are still alive. Even NASA woke back up. Wow, so...
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. And they just put some shots out to the right, possibly killing another Blue 4 guy. Blue 4 is kind of broken here. Looks like Time Lord was able to kill one of the Op4 guys up in Charlie, but... I mean, Op4 just has to hold these two positions, and they're fine. Blue 4 is... screwed.
There's a handful of Blue 4. Yeah, there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Blue 4 left.
Oh my god, so Op4 is mis-PIDing some of the guys across the river on the Blue 4 side. They just shot Rolo down, and Bluck and Rigel are also down. So now Op4 is just trying to defeat itself, but to be honest, with the sheer number advantage Op4 now has, I don't think it's going to really cause any sort of issue.
No, not at all. Like I said, in this specific
red on red, blue
mission,
on blue,
where it's point base and numbers actually matter.
Hold up, Time Lord just got caught out of position. Blue 4 has no ability to now retake Charlie, and Charlie is now under control of Op4. I think this is GG for Blue 4.
And over at Alpha, G-Legs got caught out by Patriot, and Patriot's going in for the double tap. Executes him back of the head with the 9mm.
It's kind of funny. G-Legs was hunting Patriot with another Blue 4 guy, but I guess they just lost track of him. Arcor drove up, one of the admins of FNF, and I guess stomped that out. But there is a chance, not to win, but for Nemesis to get some kills. He already has 3. He's dropped a few of his magazines on the ground. Those are actually just full-on boxes. He's going mobility here. He wants to kill some dudes, and he's going to run into some Op4 guys crossing the river. Can Nemesis upgrade his kill count?
I think he heard one or spotted one or something.
I think he spotted Fenrir crossing, but yeah, no, he noticed that immediately. Nemesis, one of my personal favorites in Friday Night Fights. He will see a lot of stuff going on, but will Fenrir notice him?
Looking at his direction. Gets flashed.
Nemesis dropping one off the spot. Fanir has no idea where those shots came from. Nemesis might notice him. He does. Goes prone. Misses the kill, though. Fanir is now pulling back.
He tried to bipod to get a better, more stable shot.
But he fired too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Now what Nem needs to do is try to get on the side of the bank and flank, because if he skylines right here, he's going to stick out like a sore thumb. But someone throwing a smoke grenade up there.
Interesting tactics.
Fanir, I think, might have just spotted Nem. Again, that skyline's really nasty.
Ooh, yeah, I think he did. He's looking right where he was.
Nemesis doing a wide flank. Fanir just pointed out Nemesis's position to his buddy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. We also have Scratchy over here. Nemesis, I like what he's doing, but again, if he pushes up right there, he's going to easily skyline. So what he needs to do is get under a tree while he's prone, set up a bipod, and he could easily kill all three of these guys. But he catches Fanir out of position. Scratchy has no idea where the shots came from. But he's got to be careful, because now he's got a Constructor here looking right up at his previous position. But Nemesis is probably going to play them and just keep going back and forth. But instead, I think he's going to try to pull back, because those are the only two people he saw. He doesn't know that those other two Op 4 guys are there.
And I think Foxtrot 1 Op 4, the garrison at Alpha, they might have heard those shots, because I'm seeing some movement going north. And some general eyes in that direction. So Nemesis does need to shoot and scoot.
I mean, 5 kills for this round as a Blue 4 guy where most of Blue 4 is dead. Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got Hudson coming up to his position as well as Blue 4. The other two survivors are JY and DeVincer from TSB. I think they're trying to consolidate, but they are going to get pushed by Lucius and Ash, who are taking this slow. I can't tell if Lucius is walking or crippled. But Op 4, I mean, they have manpower to spare to send hunting teams to try to find the remaining Blue 4 guys. But
yeah,
I mean,
they obviously don't know how many are left, but by this point they should know that they're routed.
Definitely.
A cleanup time.
I mean, Op 4 has all of the objectives, and there's no major firefights going on. So yeah, Blue 4, they're probably thinking are pretty much out for the count. So a pretty interesting round one, just a complete stomp out. Nemesis now firing over. I don't know what he was shooting at. Did he get a kill?
Across the river at Echo. He hit our core, but he didn't drop him.
All right. Oh, yeah, definitely got a few shots right there. But Nemesis, he's got a lot of dudes to kill here. There's 7 in the objective. There's 2 across the river and 2 also on the riverbank, but Hudson's coming up to join him. I don't know how much time Op 4 has left here to win, because 3 objectives are going to be collecting those points very quickly. I would say Nemesis has, if not less than 5 minutes.
I'd say exactly the same. 5 minutes or less.
He just picked up an AT4.
Interesting call. I mean, good to scavenge off dead friendlies, but oh, I wonder. I feel like the Negev or whatever on this Red 4 machine gunner that he just passed by. I wonder if that would be better than the 249, but maybe 5.56 would be better.
I think Nemesis, he's really good at accuracy. If I was in his shoes, I'd rather take more ammo in my box than less. And we've also already seen some 7.62 hit the chest armor, and it hasn't been too effective. Looks like Blade is giving Patriot an LR. Nope, Blade picks it back up. But yeah, Nemesis, I mean, this one's going to be tough. Op 4, though, they're kind of consolidating. They're just kind of celebrating early. But look at Tony's position outside the building. Look at that. He's literally, like, on the stairs.
What?
That's a cool position. I don't think Arma's supposed to do that, but...
No, his bipod is not even touching the platform. It's just floating.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, yeah. No, there's a little sliver of it touching.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. That's some Source Engine bullshit where you just stand on pixels. Oh, my God. I wouldn't call that, like, game breaking or anything.
No, it's not. It's just funny how the textures line up there.
Funny, yeah. Oh, man.
So, I mean, Nemesis, he's playing this one. He's playing this cautious, but... I think he knows that there's no way his team's going to win, but he's just trying to rack up as many kills as he can at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, go down with a fight. Now, what's going to be interesting is if him and Hudson are going to be able to make contact and accurately PID each other and not kill each other immediately. Because we've seen that be an issue for Red 4. I didn't see any of it on Blue 4, but they probably just didn't get the chance.
I like how he's going through the tree route to try and stay concealed. He's got to be careful, though. There are still a few pairs of eyes on the southern side, and he might run into Scratchy.
The Hudson River now.
This isn't the Hudson. This is in Finland, Forehead.
It's a joke. You fucking don't sandbag me.
I'm sandbagging you. Definitely.
I know you like sandbags, but like...
What?
Huh?
Slushy, stop him.
From what?
Say something.
Well...
Scratchy firing at Hudson. That's gonna spook Nemesis. But Hudson... Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Nemesis is experienced. He may be able to audio PID that and recognize that as 556 and not an AK. Potentially.
Ooh, scores a kill!
Wardy comes out as well. He's poking his head out from the window. It's a very cheeky spot.
That is a very good position, to be honest. You just got to be careful because his head can easily silhouette on top of that white surface. Line up some more shots, trying to catch Patriot out in the open there. Giving some suppressive fire. Wasn't effective, but Nemesis, let's see, he's going to be on like 6 or 7 kills. 6 kills now.
So return fire going out. Actually going towards Hudson, I think.
I mean, really good shot on Hudson, but he's going to be fortifying in a building. Nemesis, meanwhile, I think he's going to try to go mobile. Not the best idea because he just got shot at, but he's running right into the firing arc between Hudson and the rest of Op4.
To the northwest, we have DeVincer and Jersis. They've been attracted by this gunshots and explosions. They're heading down south east as well. They're going to be able to help Nemesis and Hudson.
Look at fucking Arcor. He took the fucking MOS scope off of a dead marksman and put it on his AK. And he doesn't notice Nemesis running up the bank.
Nobody notices Hudson running through an open road. Nemesis should be able to get return fire.
It's going to be really tough to spot. Nemesis just got shot at again.
Hudson's dead.
Arcor.
Yep, Arcor got him. But Nemi's got to be careful. He's firing at Scratchy. Manages to get the kill. Arcor just has to turn right. You could easily catch Nemesis out, but Arcor's too focused on Hudson. Nemesis firing some more shots. Gets Fedus down.
Oh,
holy crap.
What is that, 8?
He's on 8 with 1 down. Throws a grenade over.
That's not going to do much to block this.
Nemesis taking more shots, returning fire. He has no idea where the shots are coming from, though, and he's knocked out by Wordy.
Could wake back up.
If Wordy's smart, he'll do the double tap. I see him changing mags.
No.
Oh, Nemesis, there's a chance.
He did take a lot of fire before he went down, and...
Oh, nope. There's the wake up, but it knocked him.
He did the flop.
Patriot's gonna probably run up and do a double.
Yep, he's been on cleanup duty this whole round. I've been watching.
And there's the 100 points, and there's Patriot's double tap. Good run by Nemesis, but hey, look, TSB finally showed up. Late to the party again. Lamau. But yeah, no, I mean, really, I think the only reason Op4 won that was because they rushed both objectives first, while Blue 4 played it more cautiously. So just another classic case of that. But it's not important to never judge it fully on that, because there have been quite a few rounds where the team that rushes still loses at the end. So it's a good try, but at the end of the day, it wasn't for the objective at that point anymore. It's just for the kills. So we're going to see what next round brings in store. He did put on a good show. How's chat doing? Yeah, 16 to 102 because Op4 mainly controlled everything. This is going to be Roche, Germany, no entrenchment tools.
Are you in yet V2? Amazing.
Or attacking. All right, I'm going to go back upstairs.
You can look at it back when the stream gets posted.
That was me,
Cool.
Greg.
Did I shoot you when you were crossing the river?
No.
TSP,
All right.
if any of you guys are leaving, please message me, otherwise I need to post the number.
You're thinking of somebody else. We never crossed the river.
Let's shift it down to
crawling on his
belly. Yeah, the guys going to Charlie were a marksman team at the beginning.
No, you're banned from marksman.
That was the most confusing objective.
Everybody post your numbers.
They reversed the number.
Fucked up a 100-meter shot.
And you forgot your optic.
Please
Yeah, I
don't
did.
talk when you're posting numbers.
Sorry.
I just basically fuck all that mission. That was great.
All right, this is
At
round
least it was
2.
quick.
Round 2 is
Indigo,
blue
am I back in my
4.
1-to-1 ratio wins?
Indigo, are these still accurate?
Does anyone care?
Whoa. They're not?
No, those are RSVP numbers. Hold on.
Copy. Yep. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. Facebeard, it's on a public spreadsheet. Go look yourself. I have to manage numbers. Give me a second.
I'll manage your numbers.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Honestly, maths, I'd be turned on.
Indigo, I have to step away. Can you handle this, man?
Yeah, I'll take them.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. Sorry about this.
Where are we talking about?
He's doing the numbers. Give him a minute.
What is SD?
Sophisticated devils.
All right, so that was round 1. Bit of a stomp out, if you ask me, by Op4. So really well round done right there. Still at 120 plus strong. We'll see who decides to go where. I'm hoping there is a mat gunner on each side. I'd love to see some more AT action. But honestly, Blue 4 didn't really stand a chance there because they decided to play it more cautious, and this was not the round to play it cautious on. Nemesis great with the holdout. Op4's maneuvers at Bravo getting behind Blue 4 and stomping out that push by Blue 4 was great as well. But this is round 2. We still have 2 more ops for EU tonight, and then we have NA's branch in roughly a little under 4 hours. There'll probably be a little bit of a break between them, and we'll go from there. So this will be interesting. And as you can tell, the internal chat is having a lot of fun.
Those numbers aren't right. We have 4 now.
You say you're in? AA?
So someone's asking me for the multi, so I'm gonna pass it to him.
God dang it, Bobby.
What is RS? Red Strike?
That's the new Russian guys, yes.
And the name of this is an interesting mission. It's also version 2, which is kind of funny. Now people are playing with soundboards. Props to Nemesis for the run, definitely. Nemesis, again, one of the best players, I would argue, are in FNF. Recently, I'd say it's been a lot of spotlight has gone to him, to T5 Bay. Trying to think who else. Gorski, who we saw do a few plays in this round. I tried to say his name correctly in this round, previous round, but he also does really well.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out right now. We want to especially thank the Patreons of FNF, whose names are listed here. If you look inside your mind, you will know their names.
Sorry, I forgot to put up the multi-link and the FNF link. My bad, guys. It's been a busy week.
There is a Patreon up for FNF, so we can keep doing these things, you know, keeping that good server going, making sure everyone's still having fun, making sure the staff is, you know, appropriately, what's that word?
Compensated?
Yeah, compensated. But yeah, just hold on for just a little bit longer. I'm sure Indigo will have all of the numbers and we'll get us all slotted here in about another minute or 2.
Compensation isn't the right word. We do not pay ourselves with Patreon funds.
Yeah, it literally is just for FNF. No one takes anything home. It's just pay the bills.
You say Patreon, but what about OnlyFans? I'm still waiting on those shit pictures.
Yeah.
Anderson? Anderson's OnlyFans?
Break. That's for Anderson. That's an NA joke.
No, it's not. It's Dingo.
It's an NA joke.
Dingo's not here.
Started for Dingo and EU.
Dingo's not
Alright,
here.
guys. Hang on, guys.
Alright.
Break.
Hello.
So this is the banter between rounds. I like this place because it's not not toxic. It's just a lot of fun.
Red 4. Scandi Recon Blue 4.
19th, red 4. Red strike, blue 4. Cow, red
They're
4.
getting everyone organized in the sections now.
Wait.
People rotate apparently.
Scandy versus TSB. Ooh, that should be good. So TSB looks like they're on blue 4, while Scandy's going to be on op 4. Just splits TSB in half, so to speak.
More than one event.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know who Cobra is. If Cobra's been here before, he can do it, but I don't know. Alright, works.
Alright, FK, blue 4. Task Force Griffin, red 4. RCC, blue 4. AA, red 4. Oh, I have you twice here. Yeah, still go red 4.
Get to listen to the lovely sound of M2
SD,
fonts
red
as
4.
we wait.
13th Legion, blue 4.
So, chat,
red
how
4.
is everyone doing this week? Personally, for me, it's been a gigantic pain in the
15th,
butt
blue
with
4.
IRL work like midterms and schoolwork, but
TKP, if
I'd
you're
say
here,
I'm glad
red
it's
4.
over, but it's not going to end till like Sunday.
CSC, blue 4. And if anyone from the second is here, go blue 4. And please post in chat if I did not call you.
1 RW, 6 players.
BPL 2 players.
Okay, go blue and red respectively.
Permission to speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we have a spare team in Alpha? We need Alpha 2 because
That guy's name is Horny
we have
Badger.
too many
I love it.
people. Can you use that?
What team are you on?
We are Alpha, Red Beer. And
Blue 4, Scandi Recon, could you grab another team?
And we just added another thing to the multi.
Danger Charlie.
Sorry?
Yes, our court does one.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump down early, because I'm pretty sure
And
I'll
anyone
know
else
what the round will be. I'll be able to explain. But just to talk about some channel stuff, starting next week, the weekly Patreon post I make discussing everything with the channel, when I decide to do it weekly, will also be emailed to all of the Twitch subs, because that's a post that's open to everyone, but I want to make sure that, you know, everyone has access to it, because not that many people know I do something like that. But it's also to let you guys know as subs what content's coming, what I'm focusing on, what has changed, yada yada, and I'm sorry if I spam you with it. So again, at minimum once a month, no, at maximum once a month, at minimum maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. It depends on how busy I am with everything. So let's give him a warm. But I'm always that type of person where when I'm super busy, I get more done and I you know, get everything done at once. So it just sucks though because of how things can go. And OBS just freaked out and dropped a bunch of frames. So if it just got laggy for you, I apologize. Why is my internet dying? Internet, stop it. Stop it. Bad internet. Okay, so if you got a little disturbance right there, I apologize. That's just Twitch trying to shut us down. So, next week, we will kind of get back on the bandwagon here. Tonight, by the way, I'll know more of this by NA, but I might be playing some late night ops tonight for a charity with a massive ARMA community called Armco. That's very, very, like, up in the air because I'm also relying on a group project that's due on Sunday to have everyone else do their part by tonight, like they all said. Because if they don't, then I'm going to have to take the time from the charity thing to work on school stuff. So we'll see that tonight, hopefully. But again, it's up in the air because I want to graduate. I want to be done with college. I don't want to fail this one class, even though I probably wouldn't if we missed the project submission line, but I never take too many chances. But Zeast, that's an interesting name. I like the rhyming, though. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. Let's see, more stuff on the docket. We're going to have an Among Us-themed unboxing. We're going to shoot it tomorrow. It's going to be Bloodwing and I, because she's going to wear something to look pretty sus. That's all I'm going to say about it. So we'll try to get that out by within 2 weeks. We're also going to get her to play Phasmophobia with us, and I'll get some highlight memes out of that for you guys to enjoy. Because personally, I love laughing my ass off when I get her to get spooked. She's really easy to get spooked, but she hates me afterwards. So, for the record, I am risking my personal relationship with the love of my life for your entertainment. Ah, man, and we also have Tom Horror. Thank you so much for the, I hope I said it right. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations as well, and I hope you get a kick out of this. But next week is going to focus a lot on just maintaining ops, scheduling videos out, and just editing. Also working on Project 16 publicly with you guys, because I cannot believe that happened yesterday. We were doing some work on it, and we found some really broken, janky, stupid shit. Just... I don't know how you make a minigun fire bullets that turn away from the wind and go in the opposite direction of the wind. That's baffling to me. I swear. That is the mission name, because people in FNF who make missions are funny haha memers. But I feel like something else just popped up and I was supposed to say something. Oh, right. It was on TeamSpeak. Hold on. One of the new groups, one of the guys from it are messaging me, and I'm just telling them, you know, hey, hope you're enjoying everything. Hope you enjoy my POV. I hope I didn't badmouth you, but I do once in a while badmouth people on FNF. Like last week where the guy killed his own buddy, and there was absolutely no reason to do that, because you shouldn't, because that takes away from someone else's experience pretty hard. Like, I get friendly fire in the moment, but there's absolutely no reason for him to kill his buddy right there. So, I just want people to have fun, and I want people to have fun watching them back. I want to catch their cool moments. But yeah, if you do something that you're not supposed to, I will yell at you. No one is safe. I will even yell at myself. For example, yesterday, I think we released it this morning, but while we were debugging the fortification script, and I called myself a dumbass multiple times after we found out that we needed to switch the word west to independent. Because, you know, we're very smart, aren't we? But I assume this is going to be a bit of a funny mission because of the name, but like I said, one of my goals is to get a little less busy so I can make a mission or two for FNF. I was on it, and then they updated the rosters, and I haven't gone back into the missions I was making and updated them yet, but it falls low on the bracket of to-do things because we have channels to run, we have college to do, and I have bills to pay. Man. Stream chat did as well. Yeah, we all screwed up. That's A-okay. So I'll make sure Slushy is turned up so we can all hear him properly. He's very quiet on the microphone, so there's not much I can do about it, but we can't really make any predictions on the operation until we see it brought up. I'm assuming that because, actually no, the M1117s are M2/M240. Usually it's M2 and grenade launcher, but they take away all the grenade machine guns because in PvP those things are pretty OP. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, no, Larry, so I've put in some requests. For some new emotes for the channel, and some new banner artwork, and some other stuff, which I'm hoping we'll see starting, if not next week, the week after. It's just, I'm being bottlenecked by a few other people that need to get me a few things to make it go well. So, we'll have something cool for Friday Night Fight soon, and I also asked Yasha, who, he's my sound guy, to get me a good list of audio equipment to purchase here.
So,
and here's Barb.
A bit more toys to play with in this one, I think.
Yep, they've got quite a few vehicles, BTRs versus 11117s, classic matchup. And we're going on the left side of Roche, Germany. Actually, I'm gonna jump upstairs because this is not an AO I recognize.
Yeah, jump upstairs?
Go when it's taken, if it gets taken, I guess. Also, have fun.
Is this? I think this is capture the flag, actually.
So I see my spawn area and I see the flag on the map.
Both teams see the flag.
Yeah, it's capture the
So
flag.
are we spawning closer?
You don't see the. You do not see the.
We don't see each other. No.
Okay, because we're not spawning on the flag. I hate to let Blue 4 know that, but that seems like a good 2K trip to.
Shh. Hush.
I'm the command. It's a little confusing for me when I have to rush to my own defense.
All right, so that's going to be capture the flag, and the mission was made by Nemesis. Well, I mean, there's no e-tools though, so there's no need to get in there. You know, you'll just get in there. It just means you have a little less time to set up.
Yeah, you still want to know the area, but like also 15 minutes to like plan out an attack. I don't know.
I think Nem could have turned it down to 10. I know one of his missions he turned it down from 15 minutes to 10 minutes. I think he could have definitely turned it down, but
possibly
just means we have more time to chat with each other. By the way, Slushy, let me let you know about some of the commands on how to do spectator mode. So if you want to turn up your render distance, you hit page up. It might reset you to something because that's just the maximum render distance allowed on the server. Barb, is it P or J for tracers?
P.
Okay, I always hit both of them because I'm an idiot and I will never learn. And if you want to get rid of the
you also said it's L and I think I as well.
Yeah, well, okay, it's P now. So if you want to see tracers and grenades thrown, that is a good way to see it. And then you hit F1 to make the bottom right menu go away. And if you have the TFAR beta not connected blah 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 thing on the bottom right, just hit escape, go to configure, add-ons, goes to client on the top, make sure that's highlighted, go all the way down to TFAR client side settings, or it might be global settings actually. Yep, it is global, and you can just hide the not connected message and it'll take a few moments for it to register.
Nice, thank you.
Blue 4 is rocking some pretty Chad looking gear. SPCs, short sleeve undershirts, like rolled sleeves.
Barb, your mic's dying.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep, so I mean, transport trucks, the 2 BTR 80s. We have a few guys doing the jump circle glitch that makes them go flying out in OP4. And then Blue 4's side, we have the 11117s that have been rescripted, and yep, just transport Vics.
Mountain says it's your internet, not mine, and I'm inclined to agree with him. But regardless, yes, more players play this. OP4 gets some BTRs, Blue 4 gets some 11117s, which are rescripted to have an M2 and an M240 instead of a Mark 19 GL grenade launcher. But otherwise, both have transport trucks, both have quick transport, both have quad bikes. There's a lot of mobility here, which is going to work really well for Blue 4 if they utilize it correctly. What I'd love to see from OP4 is do a 2/3 around the flag and then a third of the force on the other side of the river to watch the approach, like grid ref 062.
All right, real quick, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. Slash, do you not hear his mic kind of dying?
Not that much.
All right, is the server desyncing for you guys?
Not really.
Yeah, I think it might be you.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna reset my connection. Stand by.
Oh, all right then. I don't know now if I should keep talking to my stream or wait for him to get back.
I mean,
see, we were getting some dropped frames on OBS.
Kill time,
but
we still have like what, 13 minutes to go.
12 minutes.
Like their mics are slightly dying.
It doesn't say exactly where. Is it
like do you hear that in Barb's mic stream, or is that just me?
It's the actual mark.
Yeah, on the flag it is a flag.
Like I know his mic does it all the time though.
So the way that this works, it's not very well conveyed, but Blue Force to come in, steal
Like, you're
the
not going to
flag
hear it on
and,
Barb's
take
stream,
it
though,
to a
because
place
Barb is,
outside of the, initially,
it's
their
his
spawn. So
mic
pretty much,
causing the issue, not him, but it's
capture
probably
the
also
flag.
through the VOIP
We
command,
won't see
so...
where their capture zone is until Blue Force caps it. I think Blue Force knows where to take it, because I've seen them take it before.
That looked like a
That
mass
might have been a
disconnect right there.
Regardless,
there was something a week or two ago, but it was red for attacking, but they never got into actual flag.
I'm gonna scroll in. I just want to make sure everything's good.
Yeah. There's one like a couple months ago.
I mean, it looks
where,
fine.
Blue Force.
Oh yeah, no, there was a mass
garrisoned the
disconnect right there.
area,
Ooh.
Became the capture zone. So
I think that's just the server kind of dying.
But yeah, so Red Force.
Well, it looks like it's stabilized.
Quick. They have a straight shot with that road.
But you're gonna see a little bit of desync here and there as massive amounts of people come back in and out.
4, maybe 5 clicks. Going off the,
How do you join one of these
highway.
fights? Exclamation point FNF.
They do have the ability to kind of east or southeast of the flag near Viparau, that kind of river marker.
Mm-hmm.
And they might be able to. Let me see here. The river doesn't seem too deep. I think if they hit it quick,
Yeah, no, there's something weird going off my internet today because it just had another weird spike.
Red Forest, if they move fast enough, they could
something I can do about it, though.
Technically cover all the areas that will leave at least some sort of open ground attack from Blue. However, if they decide to do that, they will have to really spread out, and that's not that good of an idea.
Yeah, what I would love to see with that stuff across the river is have that BTR, or one of the BTRs, the grid ref 062699, watch, poke through the trees and just watch that open field to the south of marker 44 and 45.
You're right. I mean, Blue can just maneuver BTR on the other side, and then if it's in, it can cross back.
Yeah, I don't think.
However,
I'm hoping this is my connection to the server causing this.
This bridge here actually is.
But I'm also noticing, there's also a large group of people trying to reconnect into the server, which can also be causing this desync. So it's really hard for me to guess.
So that's actually kind of interesting as far as they had. One team could possibly position themselves up here. They'd be exposed. The height advantage would give them some good visibility. But no E-tools or anything, it'd be hard for them to make it defensible.
Yeah, defenders without any E-tools and not even that much time to actually set up defensives. They just have to rely on setting up in key buildings around them and just hope that the CQB gods will be on their side.
Well, Larry, again, my point was, you don't hear on his stream. I've never heard it on his stream. It's through his VOIP.
And I see what he was going for with the.
So, it occasionally will cut off from time to time.
Giving Red Force the chance to really garrison.
But I still hear it. I always hear it in his mic. So even when I do stream well, it's fine. But
cover, but natural cover, because there's
I'm gonna
in these compounds, in these factories and everything. It's not just open or just forests or
there's cover almost everywhere. You can technically even lie down between those logs east of the objective and just sit there and wait for someone to come up. It's not like you should do that, but there's cover everywhere. There's no open ground too much.
I think the command Red 4 needs to delegate.
Yeah, so I think it's just one of those days
up
where the internet's deciding to suck.
And just
because I am tracking some slight dropping. It's only 1% though, but
forces
usually don't have anything.
And just make the best of what they can. There's some really tall oil drums, some factory buildings, cisterns, refineries.
What I see the most from the entire compound are the green areas, because if you're not having your eyes peeled on that, someone can easily sneak through with the amount of bushes and trees there. And you can really get close. So just east of the actual objective, there's this patch of trees which is really, really dense. You can sneak a squad or even two through that, and no one could see that.
Yeah, this is different from something you see on like Veferlingen, which has.
So
like,
the audio cutoff is packet loss.
Shell forests is what I like to sometimes call them, because it's like once you get in through the initial tree line, it opens up. But with this patch, I mean, it is like you cannot see through that. That is so dense, and I would not be surprised if an attacking force would be able to keyhole through these bushes and get really cheeky kills on garrison forces in that objective building.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, if you're a defender and you're really cheeky,
Yeah, so I've got like a 10% packet loss on TeamSpeak, which is why their
enemies are close
mics
to
are
the flag,
weird.
you can just get out of there and attack them from where they don't expect.
Yeah, you easily maneuver around it or through it, and there's even cover like pretty close to it to get up to it from the south
There's
side.
only few meters plus that.
Contact the
fans go
ISP, yeah,
for.
right?
Other than that.
Real quick to cut you off, I'm gonna solo this one, guys, because my packet loss is distorting your voices pretty hard. So I'll catch you for round 3. I think my internet's just doing the doo-doo today.
Doing a stinky.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just having some slight fluctuations.
Yeah. All right.
I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Love you.
All right, so we're gonna solo this one because I can't bother with just the packet loss. It might be just a connection with my cable, but I am going to check that in the middle of the next round. But usually, like the one time it was the cable that I know of, it wasn't causing this, it was doing other stuff. But, I mean, the distortion's pretty weird here, but it's okay. We can just solo shoutcast this one. Man, I wish my homies told me that. Yeah, Barb works with me a lot. He knows how to... He fucks around with me, so... That's why. But anyway, so it's going to be capture the flag for this round. Op4 is defending, but they have to get to the area to defend first, and they are closer than Blue 4 to run in. So Op4 has to kind of drive immediately in here and do a defense. But because Op4 gave away that they have to drive in there in the brief, Blue 4 could potentially try to rush in there themselves and take advantage of it, but that's risky. Op 4, you're probably going to see drive in there, find some positions for their BTRs, and also try to put down some explosive traps or two, or, you know, just a good handful of them. But Op 4 doesn't have any way to fortify anything. No one has any entrenching tools or fortifying tools, so what they have is what they have. I would love to see Op4 use some of its transport vehicles for pseudo barricades for that purpose, but I'm trying to look. The compound with the flag itself is in here. Flag is on the pole. All someone has to do is go up to this scroll wheel, interact with it, take it, and then basically get back to Blue 4's base. But Op4, I don't think will know where that is until the flag's taken, and then Op4 can react to it accordingly. But Blue 4 has a 15% number advantage, so a slight bit of extra units, and I mean, we'll just have to see how it all goes. Midnight Runner, welcome. You are new here, I know, with that 38-month resub. Of course you are, right? I hope you keep enjoying the Ops, man. Hope you get a kick out of this one, and I'm sorry that my internet's being a little wonky today. Why is... See, it's textured on the map, so either Nemesis scripted it that way, or this is literally just in here. Okay. There's no enterable texture in it. That's interesting. Theoretically, someone could climb on this. That's a... Why is a yellowfin tuna in here? Okay. That's, weird. We also have a red-striped bass that just... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. That's the sewage plant. Yeah, with some pretty exotic fish next to it, right? But this is a pretty sizable AO for Op4 to defend. It's a single objective. What Blue 4 needs to do is find an opening in Op4's defenses, exploit it, and then get up to the flag. That's going to be a little easier for Blue 4 to do because of how Op4 is going to have to rush in here. But, I mean, there are some pretty substantial forested paths for Blue 4 to inch in here. If we were to turn around and look at this vector, so Blue 4 were to do a very wide flank, they could get right on the perimeter here and get in close, but there's also... Okay, no, that grass isn't as tall as I thought it was. If Op4 can just lock down the open fields, they could try to bottleneck Blue 4, but Blue 4, I mean, they've got a pretty obvious choice to go into this compound from, but you might also see some vehicle rushing. So it could go either way here. Phoenix, 25 months too long. Yeah, right? How's that op tray unit going for you? Wait, no, you left it. Never mind. I don't even know what you're doing now these days. How are you, man? Thanks for the 25 resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Maybe I'll see you back in TSB one day. Probably not, though, knowing you. And hope you keep enjoying everything. I'd love to have you back in TSB, though. Squad lead. Deal with Makarov. Yada-da. But 4 minutes remaining. Blue 4 having 2 117s. And they've been rescripted, though. Instead of firing 50 cal and 40 millimeter, the 40 millimeter has been rescripted for a 7.62 gun. The advantage of this compared to Op4's BTR 80 is that it's a lot more maneuverable and it's a lot quicker. Meanwhile, the BTR 80s on Op4's side, they've got 14.5 millimeter, which is a bigger caliber. They've also got 7.62 as their coaxial, but they've got only 50 rounds for it, where Blue 4 has 100 rounds for the M2, but the BTR can carry a lot of people. However, for this objective, that transport addition isn't going to be too effective because Op4 just needs to rush into this AO, so they'll be better pressed to get the transport VIX to go in there and get set up ASAP. You moved to California? Nice, man. I mean, that place is on fire, but, you know, I hope it works out for you. So I'm going to monitor things. We're still getting a rough 1% on dropped frames for the stream. Nothing to shut the stream down, but it's A-okay. Packet loss for myself has lowered to about 4%, so I think it's just some general maintenance my ISP is doing on the line or something. If it was something to do with my own wire, then we'd see the issue be constant, but... it's maintaining itself and still varying around, so we'll have to see how things go. Yeah, 117 looks cooler, Go? Yeah, that's fair. It does have technically a smaller target profile, but I've seen some amazing AT shots in Friday Night Fights. We'll have to see how things go. What, Eander? Oh, Eander did come in. Have to sit this one out, couldn't connect. Yeah, I was noticing, again, a lot of people were reconnecting and disconnecting. I kind of hope FNF adapts a policy where after the round officially starts, they lock the server, because people still reconnecting at that point just kind of takes away from the connection. We did notice just there's a little bit of desync still going on with that car. I doubt it's breaking that roughly, but there might be a touch of desync this round. And that's not desync, that's... I don't even know what that is. That's something. That's, Vastbeard was a commander last round. It's Twig King versus, who's on Blue 4 here? Cobra. But... where'd he go? You know what? I don't even want to know. It's okay. We're gonna just pretend that never happened. Now, I'm gonna be honest, just right off the gate, I'm gonna say Blue 4 is gonna win it because they have the slightly better vehicle, in my opinion. I'd take a 117 over a BTR any day. They have a slight numbers advantage, and they also have a little bit of an intel advantage because Op4 kinda let that slip out. So if they exploit that advantage, they might be able to rush in a bit quicker and potentially take it right out from Op4's nose, but I think it's still too close to call either way. I think the desync spikes we're seeing here again as people are connecting and reconnecting are going to play a little interesting part here. I hope it's not too bad though, because you never want anything to fully desync, because that just makes the ops tougher. BTRs are going to take a wide flank. They might potentially try to go camp the forests to prevent Blue 4 from pushing up at that angle. If BTR could catch a transport truck out of position, it could dish out some significant damage and easily nullify Blue 4's number advantage. But Op just started. Vehicles, we see them all kicking up into play again. A little bit of desync coming in, so hopefully they have wide spacing. Ooh, that would have been bad right there. This isn't good, Chief. Now, I'm hoping this is just my internet connection being wonky. I mean, based on the fact these two Humvees are literally neck and neck hugging each other, and the fact that one slightly passed another, it could very well just be my internet being wonky here, but it's alright. Little bit of desync never hurt anyone. So Barb stream, they're not desyncing? Alright, well, I'm thinking between rounds 2 and 3, I'll probably restart my stream then. But I'm glad to know at least the desync I'm experiencing isn't affecting the other side. It hurts our eyes. Ay. So yeah, I can't remember the last time I witnessed something like this, though, being unique to me. So if you're saying Barb's stream is fine, then yeah, it's just something weird with my ISP. If I can't get it working, I might take round 3 off, because I don't want to stream things that are going to be desyncy, because then you can't really tell what's going on. I just gotta hope it stabilizes, because, you know, we were streaming Absolute and it was fine. No, I will restart the router too, but that's kind of interesting, because the first round was fine, and now this one's being wonky. Let me check my packet loss again, because that's a good tell. Packet loss on TeamSpeak, by the way. It's lowered even more. It's down to 2% now, under 2% actually. Nope, just bounced up a little over 2. But I mean, it was at 8 when I checked it a few minutes ago. It was around 4, and now it's at around 2. So it's whatever it is. It looks like it's starting to correct itself, but I can only hope. Still seeing a little bit of it back and forth. But yeah, no, if everyone else is fine, then that's the important thing. So what you're seeing is just my connection being wonky again, because we are getting a little bit of drop frames here and there. So again, I'll just go reset that connection. I mean, I don't think I can open that interface from this spot, but I mean, the packet loss on TeamSpeak is a good tell. But I also have OBS to tell me how many dropped frames I have. But yeah, no, something's getting throttled. But yeah, Blue 4 is taking advantage of the information that they were told that Op 4 didn't spawn in. Twig King is going to notice this. He just watched Blue 4 drive right by him, but again, I'm getting a little bit of desync on my side, so it's hard to tell who's going to sight who, but Blue 4 dropping right on top of that flag. What sucks is Op 4 is going to claim that because they didn't spawn immediately on the objective, they didn't notice it, but in reality, Op 4 kind of just let that go. I think if they didn't tell Blue 4 that, Blue 4 wouldn't have rushed. So yeah, this is a little worrisome. Twig King... oh man, this is too hard to tell. Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest, I can't stream this, alright? I'm gonna go reset my connection. It's gonna reset the stream. I'm gonna keep it going live though, and I'm gonna see if that fixes it, but I'll probably have to relog, because you can't really see anything from this. I mean, we just saw someone next to Yanni drop in.